Welcome to the Rizk Report, where the news moves fast and the internet moves faster. Yeah, Habibi! Pull up a chair, we're breaking down the chaos. Let's talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. I have gone on this mission lately of wanting to read more. I don't know what it is. I just randomly had this urge saying, I'm going to read more. There's no New Year's resolution. There's nothing that came about this. I decided we are going to start Habibi's book club. I'm going to read a bunch of books. We're going to discuss them, maybe talk to the authors or other people about them along this journey, and we will present it here for everybody. Now, our first book I already read, and I welcome you to go read it too. It's called The 4 Agreements, A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom by Don Miguel Ruiz. It is a book on wisdom, and if you want to pick it up and join the conversation based on anything that I'm talking about today, you can scan that QR code right down there, and it will take you to Amazon, an affiliate link. It won't cost you anything more, but it will help support the show by going through there. Now, what do I think of this book? Out of 5 stars, giving it a 3.5. I don't think it was super groundbreaking. This is a book that relies on 4 rules, and in my opinion, I felt like they were pretty rudimentary. It was a good refresher, and would recommend this book to the version of myself that had just started going to therapy, was at rock bottom, and really stuck in the shit. If that's you or somebody you know, I recommend this book to them. If you felt like you've been in a rut lately and you just haven't felt like yourself and you need a good refresher, this is another great pick for you. But if you're looking for something that's truly going to change how you think and look about life, and you're going to have these ultra virtuistic thoughts after reading this, and you're just going to be locked in and all that stuff that comes with a great self-help and wisdom book like this, it's not going to be this book. You're not going to get that out of this. At least I didn't. It was one of those things that, like I said, great refresher. Didn't feel like I learned anything new. It was almost like sitting in class for something that you already knew and like love and know about. And you're just like, all right, can we get this over? Like, I already know how to do it. I don't need the instructions. I just want to go. That's kind of what it felt like, really, by, I want to say, I could tell you what chapter. By chapter 3, really, which is the second agreement. That's after the introduction, the first agreement, and some other preludes. I was already kind of bored, you know? I finished it for the book club. It's an easy read, 138 pages. So not a long read. Read it in 2 days, which is why I'm launching the book club, talking about it and not saying we're going to read this. But yeah, so that is my thoughts on a practical guide, or 4 Agreements, a practical guide to personal freedom. If you want my full review on it, you could subscribe to my Substack, which will also be linked down below. That's where we'll have the running list of all the books that are featured here in the book club. But with that book done, we have to get into our next book for the book club. And I already started it on that, and I am really enjoying this book. So the second book in Habibi's book club is none other, Knives and Spoons by Luis J. Gomez, a memoir. Honestly, I'm 10 chapters in, I think. Yeah, I'm on chapter 10, about to get to chapter 10. I love this book. I've literally laughed out loud reading parts of this book. It is the easiest read of an autobiography that I could remember in a long time. Written by Luis J. Gomez, who is comedian, Story Wars, Legion of Skanks, The Regs, Real Ass Podcast. Very funny comedian. I love watching his stand-up and his specials and his podcast. So I picked up the book. It was kind of one of the things that made me want to start the book club. I wanted to get this book and really wanted to not just get the book. I wanted to do more with the book. So it is number 2 in the book club. I will have it finished by the next episode, next Friday.
Habibi on the mic, this the Rizk report. Hot takes flying, stamping passports. Screw that feed, everything's a storm. Sit tight, we gon' make this make sense. News moves fast, but we move faster. Break it all down. That's the show, Habibi here to brief you on it.